What's going on, everybody? Alright, we're doing our 2 jumbos. Topps football, guys. Good luck. Weird bump. Do case 1 then case 2, guys, because people have different teams in both on some. Guys, I will be posting hobby. I'm going to be posting half cases just because I only had jumbos allocated to me, so I got to fluctuate some pricing. But I'm going to post the hobby in half caser. I got 2 hobbies to do for now. I do have more on the way. Another jumbo 2 coming. So the hobby will be posted in a half caser. I'll post it. You can take ×2 if you want. Alright, guys, good luck. Let's have some fun. Topps football. I know football's been a little bit slower in my group, guys. I'm trying to get football going again. So, just been a little bit slower than baseball. Topps Chrome Black is posted, guys. It's been posted. You got a half caser posted for that. I know people are high now in the 2026 draft class, but 2025 is still good too. Alright, good luck, guys. Have some fun. Get some big hits tonight. Alright, we got Herbert, Bijan, a chain, Zach Thomas, and Dylan Thiemann. Alrighty, we got Keyshawn Junkins, Mahomes, Travis Hunter. We got Caleb Douglas and Cade Klubnik. How was everybody's weekend? Guess nobody wants to chat tonight. Always on the base products, everyone's quiet. So be aware and keep your eyes open for the hobby, guys. Hobby's been hitting good too, as long same as jumbo, so at least from what I've seen. Alright, number 1. Base, base, base. Lots of base. Alright, we got a Brock Purdy. We got Derrick Henry. Again, all rookies are shipping to you guys. Should have plenty. Yeah, Tom, all these walk-offs, man, it's been great. They're on fire, man. Ever since we traded for that guy, what's-his-faces, they've been on fire. Drake London. We got Kavian Thibodeau, I think it is. He turns Ferguson a wild card. I think these are SPs, aren't they? I might be wrong on that. That's for the Rams. Might just be an insert. Yeah, Philly's been on fire, man. Now's the time to do it. So we can... We'll be 2 back from Atlanta now. We were 3 back last night. Alright, we got a Colston Loveland on the green. That is 43/99 for the Bears. Sorry, Chad. Cardinals are expensive in this, man. They got two good players, so I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's lagging. We got St. Brown. We got Bengals on the shred. Yeah, a ton of base here, man. I thought there was more inserts. Alright, we got Justin Jefferson, number to 2026. We got a Jeremy Bernard. Sorry, guys. I haven't broken football in a while, so especially 2026 is brand new, so I don't know a lot of these players. Got to look at their names. Alright, we got Nick Singleton, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, Cardinals are going to be expensive all year, bud. They got two good players as rookies, so. Alright, we got a Kayshon Boutte. 5 of 10, I probably said that wrong. Pat's going to Andy for our first auto. There you go, bud. Yeah, Darren, but they should be backwards. Image variations. Are they backwards? We got Jonathan Taylor. Greatest hits. Cal Williams. Usually in Flagship they're backwards. I know in baseball they are. If not, I guess I'm going to be doing a lot of checking numbers on the backs. Alright, we got a CJ Williams. We got Ollie Gordon Jr. to 2026. We have a Quinion Mitchell on the teal. We got a Daniel Jones. Teals are only 1 or 2 per case in baseball. I'm assuming it's the same for football here. Appreciate you joining, Darren. Yeah, they should all be backwards. Or mixed in with the insert at least. I don't see them changing it from baseball. I break a lot of this in baseball over the years. Ton of base, though. A lot of rookies, so you guys will get plenty of cards. Alright, we got Eli Stowers. We got the America's Duo on the foil for the Dallas. But variations are always good, so we'll take them. Alright, next up we got Dylan Gabriel. We probably won't even play. Browns going to Matthew. Oh, you're just based off baseball? I'm assuming that's how they'd have it. I don't see it being different, but you know, Tops don't like breakers, I don't think. They do that stuff to us on purpose. Blake Corum, Lamar Jackson. Back in the day, you had to search all the backs. It was a pain in the ass. They finally started mixing them in so you knew. Alright, we got Malachi Fields. It's good if you're looking in value bins at card shows, though. We got R.J. Harvey, Malcolm Smith, Ring of Honor. It's cool they brought those back. I saw a Tom Brady auto the other day. Alright, we got Marion Hampton on the team logo for the Chargers. I just started, Robbie. It's case 1, bud. Just started, bud. Alright, 2026. We got U.R. Bernard for the Eagles. We got Drew Aller. Cole Payton, who actually looked really good. Devontae Adams in Game 1. I don't know if he played Game 2. We call it the end of Game 2, so I don't know if he played in the beginning or what. But he looked good. He's probably going to start over Andy Dalton, I would think. Andy Dalton looks like trash. Alright guys, that's it for number 1. I don't think they changed it. I feel like they'll be the same as baseball. I mean, the inserts, everything else is the same, so if for some reason... I mean, they stand out too. I'll know when I pull all the rookies, but... Okay, guys, we're just joining. I have hobbies to do next. I have another jumbo on the way, guys. I only got 2 jumbos allocated to me, so the hobbies, I have 4 total. One more jumbo. They're a little bit pricier than I had to pay for these jumbos, so I do have to change pricing around a little bit. But I'm going to post the 2 hobbies and half boxers, or half cases, I mean, for just joining. We got Joe Burrow, Monse Brown, Jaden Daniels. We got a Skylar Bell and Chris Bell. I may do a player break on a 3-caser. 2 hobby, 1 jumbo. I haven't decided yet. And all cards would ship at that. Alright, we got a Drake London. We got Saquon Barkley. There you go. Cole Payton for the Eagles, number to 75. I'd hold that. Adam Randall and Bryce Lance. Like I said, he was a late draft pick, and he looked really good in the first game. I really think he's going to play over Andy Dalton. You think Aller's going to be that good? Guys, I still have that wild card stacked, which has all this draft in it. I got 4 cases of it. Would you guys be interested in doing a player break? It'll be cheap. They'll have 40 1-on-1s per case. So what's that? 160? Yeah, 160 1-on-1s at least. The stuff's actually selling pretty good, believe it or not. It's one of the best wild card products they produce. It's not wild card's actually starting to sell pretty good, just in general. I guess because it's more affordable for people to open. But I still got 4 cases of it. The only spot that would be super expensive would be obviously Mendoza, but you'd probably be around like $600 or $700. Other than that, most guys will be under $10. It's a 75 player checklist. Everyone will hit. No doubt on that. But I can post that once we get through tops. Alright, we got a Jeffrey Simmons. We got Baker to 2026 and Jamar Chase. Yeah, true that. But Cole Payton won't be a starter. Jalen's going to start, so. But he's definitely going to play over, I think Andy Dalton's going to get caught. Amon St. Brown, he looks like trash. Malik Neighbors and Baker. I was actually happy to get him as a backup, but he looks really bad. Call him Mr. Pick 6 now. Mendoza don't look good either, to be honest, but it's, you know, he's brand new. All right, we got Avril Reese for the New York Giants. And that's going to go to Tom. All right, I got Eli Stowers and Ashton Gentry. Sorry, guys, I got a little bit of a cold. All right, we got Cal Douglas. We got a Sauce Gardner, and we have a Patrick Mahomes. He changed his name to Sauce Gardner now instead of Johnson. That's funny. No more Johnson on his name. Another whack job. All right, we got Bryce Young to 2026. We got Antonio Williams. We got Christian McCaffrey. And greatest hits of Jordan Davis for the Eagles. Yeah, Minshew's. I was happy to have Minshew as a backup, but again, he's hit or miss too. He's definitely hit or miss. All right, we got Avril Reese on the logo for the Giants. Usually there's only 1 per case in baseball, sometimes 2. We got Jaden Daniels and a Keyshawn Butte. I'm saying that right. All right, Denzel Boston. You got a Deion Burks and a Jackson Smith Nahiba. What are these called? Conference Kings. There's so many different SPs in this product that I don't know which is common. If we haven't hit one yet, I'm assuming they're not commons. I've not watched a lot of Topps football, so just seen hits. All right, we got Devin Witherspoon. We got a Drake London. We got a Eli Stowers of 2026. Jaden Daniels, Tucker Kraft, and Joe Burrow. All right, where's our auto tops? Should be coming up. All right, we got a Malachi Lawrence on the red, white, and blue. We got a Cooper Kupp, very nice for the Rams. Super Bowl autograph on card. They are not numbered. Rams is Tyler in this one. Robbie, you got him in the second one. Is that an SSP? That's what I thought. So nice Cooper Kupp auto. Alright, we got Aiden Hutchinson, Myles Garrett. That's it for box number 2. So 2 decent autos to start. That's who I'm thinking of. My fault, Mike. I was thinking of a mod. I was thinking of something else, Johnson. I can't think of who the hell it was. You're right. You're right. Make me sound dumb. It's okay. All right, box 3, guys. Richie, you're not jumping in on that Topps Chrome Mega 4-caser for baseball? Guys, the Megas are hitting pretty good in baseball. You're getting average about 6 autos a case, which that's what you were getting in hobby and jumbo anyway. Plus you're getting all the SPs still, the case hits, the color. I mean, if they were hobby cases or jumbo cases, the prices on the players would be way hella high on a 4-caser. We got Nico Collins, we got Jaden Daniels, we got Jadarian Prince for the Seahawks to 150. Tyler Bell and Chris Bell. We just hit Tyler Bell and Chris Bell last pack. Is he? That's why you know that then. Alright, we got Saquon, Joe Burrow, Mon St. Brown, Adam Randall, and Bryce Lance. I like breaking jumbo so much better than hobby, to be honest with you. Would you guys be interested in a player break on a 3-caser, 1 jumbo, 2 hobby though? Player breaks do take a little bit longer to fill, but you're chasing who you want. You don't got to worry about the other stuff. You got in what? You're talking about the Chrome Black? Yeah, dude. 2025 football in my group's been horrible this year. Like I said, I lost a lot of guys that used to do football with me, and I stopped doing football for what, a year and a half. So it's been harder to fill for sure than baseball, obviously. I might have to make the Chrome Blacks 2 boxer breaks, man. At this point, it's like 2025 now. I feel like people don't want to spend a lot. All right, out of 50, we got Lewis Bond for Houston in Gold Sparkle, which I understand, but I mean, the second year for those guys is what you want to go after, because the rookie years, I mean, obviously they're not going to do as great. We got Christian Bedford. Usually the second, third years when they break out, depending on the team they're on. I don't want to have to keep canceling these football breaks, but I might have to make it a 2-boxer. Kadrian Allen. We got Kamario Lassiter. We got a wild card of Travian Henderson for New England. Yeah, Black's a tough product. I really like the Top Sanger series. Maybe I can do a 2-boxer, one of each of those. That way you're getting at least 5 autos, and it'll be cheap. I hate running 2 boxers. Well, I do a half case or a full case all day. All right, Field Fit swatch of Kyle Williams for the Pats. Not numbered. Patriots was, I believe, Andy. Yep. But yeah, Black's not moving for sure. All right, we got Will Johnson, Gentry. I'm not even expensive on it either. I think it's just because everyone wants to go after 2026 now. Which I get it. I understand. We got Elijah Surratt. We got a Quentin Nelson and Pat Surtain. I was shocked Bradley Chubb just retired. I didn't think he was ready yet. All right, number to 99. How about a Jackson Dart for the New York Giants? There you go, Tom. Giants were cheap too. $115 a case, guys. Tom, you're an Eagles fan. Why did you take the Giants? I know you live in Jersey. But congrats, man. All right, 3 solid autos to start, guys. I'm liking Topps football. It's better than baseball for sure. Kenny Sadiq, Joe Burrow. Can't pass him up for 110, man. It's super cheap for the Giants. I know it's Jackson's second year, but his autos are still going to sell pretty well. All right, Debut, number to 2026. We got a Jalen Johnson and Drake London. Oh, you're a Dolphins fan, Tom? So what are you, Philly, as in Phillies and Sixers? And I don't know about Flyers, but... And then you're a Dolphins fan? That makes no sense. 0 cents, my friend. I'm sorry you're a Dolphins fan. They let you down every year. All right, we got James Cook. We got a Tua. I didn't know he was a Falcon now. Baker. I didn't know where he went. Speaking of Dolphins. That's crazy. I don't get it. Let me guess, your dad was a Dolphins fan, or someone in your family was. He's a big Neighbors fan, Tom. Well, sell the dart and get him a Neighbors. 5 of 10, Tyler Warren. Nice hit for the Colts. He had a great rookie year. Future stars out of 10. Who had Colts? I think Andy, right? Yep. Nice one. All right, we got Cooper Kupp and Tom Brady, Ring of Honor. Too bad it's not the numbered one. It's cool they brought those back. I did see an autograph one. I don't know what it was numbered to. I think the 25. Marvin Mims, the 2026. Drake London. And we got Jordan Tyson. You're definitely chasing for the Saints. Drake May. I believe Drew Brees has autos in this. You got second year of Tyler Shuck. Couldn't believe Saints were still on the board. People are getting a lot more for Saints than I had them listed, guys. I've seen them up to 75 for a half case or selling no problem. $90 a full case. Oh, nice. I was a big Marino fan growing up too. I was a big pocket passer. Quarterback guy. Him and Elway are my favorite. Luther Burden Jr. 2016. We got Taylon Green. We got a Jacoby Lane, who's supposed to be really good for Baltimore, and Patrick Mahomes. All right, not a bad start, guys. 3 more to go. Number 4. Yeah, I was a big Marino and Elway guy growing up. Shame Marino never got a ring, man. Really is. All right, we got J.J. McCarthy. We got C.J. Stroud Baker. We got a Mike Washington and Xavier Thomas. Who were the only 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks? Oh, that was the same. That was the same year. It was damn, I can't even think of who the hell it is. Gentry, Garrett Wilson, Brian Thomas. We had Dylan Thiemann and Mendoza. Only silver. These were selling for $90. I don't know if they still are. But the first day they were selling for $90. I'm sure they've dropped considerably. I want to say it was I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. I know Elway left and came back. He was going to be a baseball, and then he re-entered a different team. But oh, baseball, yeah. I thought you were talking about for football. That's why I was confused. I was going to say, I know they weren't traded to the same football team. But Elway was going to play baseball. I didn't know Marino was drafted for the Yankees, though. That's new. I did not know that. I didn't know Marino was a big baseball guy. They never made a baseball card for him. They did with Elway and Brady and all that. All right, for the Giants, we got a Sparkle card. We got Cal Williams. I learned something new there, Tom. All right, we got Breece Hall on the Peacock for the Jets. There you go, Daniel. Another SP. Oh, you're right. There is with the Royals, Christopher. You're right. Forgot about that one. Ty Simpson for Bowman. Eric Umanner and Jackson Dart. You are right on that. All right, we got Caleb Douglas. We got a Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry. At least they put a lot of rookies in the product. Usually only get a few a pack, but there's quite a bit. All right, we got a Fred Warner to 2026 for San Fran. We got Kenyon Sadiq, Michael Pittman Jr., and Aubrey. Apparently there's a Aubrey and Tom Brady card. Is that an SP variation, guys? Does anyone know? They'll probably sell for stupid money just because Brady's with them, but I mean, it's a kicker and an announcer. Royals did draft. That's right. I thought, yeah, but I thought didn't he go from the Royals to the Yankees? John Elway? Maybe I'm wrong on that. I thought he did. Getting old, man. I'm getting forgetful. All right, flagship signatures of Antonio Williams, Washington, going to Nick. All right, we got a E.R. Bernard, Trey McBride. Nothing yet for Pittsburgh, Andrew. We're on the first case, though. You got time. Nothing for them yet, my friend. All right, 2026, we got Cal Douglas for the Dolphins. Pats on the Sparkle. Wild card of George Kittle, number to 99 on this one. For San Fran. All right, we got Emmett Johnson, Jahmyr Gibbs, J.J. McCarthy. And for the Eagles, we got Devontae Smith, who should ball out this year since he'll be our number one, but we will see. Going to Tom. The Eagles, Tom G. We got Javonte Williams, C.J. Stroud. I don't know if the Eagles are looking shitty in preseason. It's kind of worrying me. I know it's preseason, but their defense ain't looking great. We got Joe Burrow. There's a Cornell Tate on the hollow. We got Isaac Tesla. We got C.J. Stroud, the 2026 Saquon. We got a Hufanga. And we got Stafford. All right, 2 more boxes left in case 1, guys. Let's move these guys away. I feel like pulling out the card stands. They just get in my way. So I get a bigger desk. When I move, I'll have a much bigger desk area. No space on this one. It sucks. All right, we got Micah Parsons, Brock Bowers, Myles Garrett, Chris Brazell, and Jadarian Prince. Cooper Kupp, Jackson Dart, and guy for the Pats. What was it? Keyshawn Boutte to 10, and we also had Antonio Williams for Washington. All right, Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Tyler Warren, Garrett Nussmeier, and Mansour Delane. We've had solid autos. Cooper Kupp was a Super Bowl signature. Well, I'll do a recap after the first case, guys, just because there's guys in the first and not the second, so if they don't want to watch the other case, they don't have to. You guys know how many autos Hobby's been averaging by any chance? 5 or 6 like normal? I know they have different SPs too. Hobby was more expensive than my first set of jumbos, which is crazy. Alright, number to 50, we got a Luke McCaffrey on the Gold Sparkle for Washington. Alright, we got Bijan. We got Mekhi Lemon. We got Deion Dawkins and Brock Bowers. That one dude, what's his name? Steele, I think it was, for the Eagles last night. He was killing it as wide receiver. I'd rather have him than Lemon. Well, Lemon's hurt, so I don't know how good he is. He's good in college, but dude was killing it last night. The part I got to watch. Alright, we got Jalen Johnson on the Sparkle. James Cook. We got a Kobe Turner to 2026. We got Omar Cooper Jr. and Zach Ball, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, he was a running back? So we got him, what, as a receiver? Or is he just playing outman as a running back? I only got to watch that touchdown, but his numbers look good. I got home real late last night, so I didn't get to watch I was at my stepsister's wedding, so I didn't get to watch the majority of the game. I know they were winning when I got home, and then they tanked it at the end. Alright, we got Jake Bringenstool for the Chiefs, 48 of 150. No idea who that is. I've never heard of Bringenstool. Kansas City is Andrew. So he's not a wide receiver then? I know he was catching balls like once, so I didn't know. Nick Bosa, Malik Neighbors. I didn't know who he was. I was like, damn, he's balling. And hurdled over the guy. And his numbers look good. You know, a lot of receiving yards. I guess he won't be playing for Lemon then, because Lemon's not a running back. Alright, we got a James Cook, number to 150 for the Bills on the wild card. I thought he was a receiver. He's built like a tight end. We got Cameron Jordan. We got a Lalu, number to 2026. And Saquon on a teal. Again, these ones are 1 or 2 per case. Topps give us a big auto here. You got Carson Beck. You got Anthony Hill Jr., Jamar Chase. Oh, it's going to be the relic. I was like, dude, guys, I think we have it all in all kings, but it's a relic. It's not rounded corners. There's going to be Judkins for the Cleveland Browns. You go, Matthew. and Sean Juggins. We got a Drew Aller on the Sparkle. James Cook. Aller's definitely going to be their next quarterback. Once what's his face leaves. All right, we got McMillan, Debo, and Taylor. Auto should be coming up. We got T. Higgins on the team logo. 29/70. We got Will Johnson on the black for Arizona. So 3 team logo cards. We'll take it. And a USA. Red, white, and blue. We got a Jackson Smith Nahiba. We got Jordan Davis and Tom Brady. Did we get gypped in auto or did I pull one? I'll go back and look through, but I think we got gypped in auto, guys. No, I didn't miss it. Let me see. We had Johnson. We had Bringing Stool. Never mind. We had an auto. I was like, damn, we might have a Tom Brady auto coming. I thought we didn't think we hit it yet. Last box of case 1, guys, and then we'll move on to case 2. Appreciate you all filling it up. All right, we got Bryce Young, Lamar Jackson, J.J. McCarthy. We got Stribling and Keldrick Falk. All right, we got Nico Collins, Jackson Dart, Cal Williams, Lemon, and Omar Cooper Jr. So no autos and no silver packs. Hopefully we'll have one in the second case we do. And you guys watch Big Brother? Missing it. We'll watch it when I'm done, but always love me some Big Brother. It's been a great season this year. Alright, last one of case 1, guys. Let's end with a banger here. Alright, so you can go to the team on the left, which is Myles Garrett, George Kittle, unless it's numbered, then I would do a random. Nobody watches Big Brother? I don't know what that foil is. Alright, we got Tyler Warren. We got a Lewis Bond. It's wild card. And we got a Hunter Henry on the wild card. I guess they're just normal inserts. I thought they were one of the SPs. Yes, not. Ready, Justin Jefferson on the card stock, 36/99 for Minnesota. Thought we had a JJ auto coming. Still top load. There's only one per box. Couldn't get one in one of the boxes. Alright, Quinion Mitchell, Saquon. Number 2026, we got Christian Gonzalez, Jonah Coleman, Braylon Allen, and Bijan. No variations though. Darren, you sure there's been a lot? Has it been in hobby or jumbo? Because we didn't get any. So there's a lot of variations. I know there isn't a checklist, but I haven't watched a full break to see. All right, we got Cal Downs. Very nice for the Dallas Cowgirls, as much as I hate to admit that. Going to Paul. So solid first case, I'd say. We got Saquon, Buka, but can always be better. Always be better. All right, we got Kalen Black, 2026. We got Mahomes, Josh Allen. I was saying, you were saying that there's a lot of variations, but we didn't get any. I wasn't sure if you saw a bunch in a break or if you just heard that. I know the checklist has a lot, but we got Caden Wetton, TJ Turner, and Drake May. Paul's happy. He's a big Cowgirls fan. Sorry if it's freezing, guys. Hold on. Should be back. Are we back? What the hell's going on? Alright, hold on, guys. Just show you my hands are right here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. We're back. Apologize. It's going in and out. Alright, our relic is going to be Garrett Nussmeier for the Kansas City Chiefs. Going to Andrew. He definitely won't get to play anytime soon. Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi, man. My Wi-Fi is jacked up, I guess, right now. Which is weird because none of the kids are here watching crap, so I don't know why it is. Maybe we're supposed to have some rainstorms. Jeremiah Love, Jared Goff. I gotta plug to manually plug it in instead of using the Wi-Fi on it. We got Concepcion, Aaron Rodgers, Puka Nacua. I usually don't have issues with it, so. 2026, we got Will McDonald the 5th, Ariel Reese, and Khalil Mack, and Myles Garrett. Alright, let me do a recap, guys. We'll move on to case number 2. Again, was pretty solid, but again, could always be better. You've seen them in megas and value boxes. I did not get any of that, so we won't be breaking any of that unless he offers it to me. I'll have to drive to the store to grab it, but he did not offer any of that to me. So, all right, guys, our hits for case 1. We had Nussmeier, we had Cal Downs, we had Judkins, we had Bringing Stool number to 150, Jackson Dart to 99, Boutte in 10. We had Cooper Kupp on the Super Bowl SIGs, Devontae Smith, Antonio Williams, Kyle Williams. We had Ariel Reese and Dylan Gabriel. And our parallels, we had Kalen Black, Will McDonald, Christian Gonzalez. We had Hunter Henry in the wild card, Justin Jefferson, number to 99, T. Higgins in the team logo, Will Johnson to 10. We had Lalu, Saquon Barkley in the teal. We had James Cook to 150, Turner, Luke McCaffrey to 50, C.J. Stroud, Cal Douglas, George Kittle to 99, Fred Warner, Bryce Hall on the Peacock. We had a Mendoza on the silver pack, which they were selling good. I don't know where they're at now. Luther Burden, Marvin Mims, Tyler Warren, number to 10. We had Debo, Trevian Henderson, Louis Bond to 50. Jordanian Prince to 150. Lawrence on the red, white, and blue flag. Stowers. We had Nahiba on the SP. Reese on the team logo. Bryce Young, Baker. Cole Payton, number to 75. Bernard. We had Marion Hampton on the team logo. Quinny Mitchell on the teal. Ollie Gordon, Justin Jefferson, Colston Loveland 99, and Terrence Ferguson wild card. Alright, let me just put a divider here, guys, so I don't get the two cases mixed up. Give me 1 second. Alright, so that's case 1. Alright, and case number 2. So a couple guys only had case 2. Robbie, if you're still on, this is your case. And Jason, if you're still on, this is your case. I think that's the only 2 teams that really switch. Oh, and Brandon, if you're still on, this is your case. That noise. Alright, we got T-Law, Brock Purdy, Tyler Warren, Jonah Coleman, and Carson Beck. We got Travis Hunter, Justin Jefferson, Dak Prescott, Skylar Bell, and Chris Bell. They must follow each other, because a couple times it's been like that. Brandon says, time for Hawks time. I love to get that player break, guys. You're into baseball. It's good value. Again, if they were jumbos and hobbies, those top rookies would be almost double the price. So I know it's a risk, but like I said, they've been averaging 5 to 7 autos a case in the Megas, so you're getting more than hobby and jumbo. Still got the same case hits. You get X-Fractors. There's extra autos on the checklist for retail. Well, Weber, they haven't hit yet, so they were up for like 3 days, Michael. They didn't get the last case didn't get picked up till today, and they were cheaper than everybody else. So you were sleeping. One got taken Friday, one got taken today. $200 a case. Most people have been selling for $230 to $250. I had them started at $250, but then they weren't moving, so I dropped them. So we could fill these guys up. All right, Eagles, number to 10. Oh, no, my fault, number to 70. 22 to 70. One of those black parallels in case 1, guys. I thought that all the blacks were to 10. I probably said a 10. It was probably number to 70, so that's my bad. All right, we got Brian Burns, Scary Terry. I am posting hobby up next, Mike. I'm doing it in half casers though, just because it was a little bit more pricier on my end. So prices will fluctuate a little bit, guys, between the teams. Some lower, some higher. Matthew Stafford. We got Dallas Goedert, Puka. Goedert did have a bent corner there on the foil. Yeah. Are you in the group still, Weber? I don't know if you are or not. You got DK Metcalf, Myles Garrett. And then Pusick just asked me to join him back up. He's like, I never left. I'm like, well, not on there. I don't boot people. All right, we got Katron Allen. So you go to the team on the left, which is Bijan Robinson. We got Jordan Davis. '26, we got Derek Stingley Jr. We got Taylor Green, Trey Harris, Tesla. Okay. How you been? Long time no talk, Mr. Weber. Wait, you got a tag? You just got it today? That's crazy. Facebook sucks, man, for notifications anymore. I don't even get half your guys' notifications. I have to go back and click and check and read the comments again. It pisses me off. All right, there's Carson Beck. I know it's just a relic, but we'll take it for AZ. I don't remember who had it. My sheet cut off. I want to say Bob had Arizona case 2. My sheet cut off there. Started off with the Ravens. All right, we got Aaron Jones, Bo Nix. We got Elijah Surratt, Caleb Banks, and Jamar Chase. Tell you what, that quarterback that has been playing for Baltimore looks pretty good too. I don't remember his name. I know it begins with FAG, but I don't remember how to say his name, so I don't want to say it. Don't say it like that. I know that, but I can't remember how you say it. He looks pretty strong. All right, number 76, we have a Will Campbell on the red, white, and blue. Kalen Black and Keyshawn Boutte, whatever his name, Booty. I have to learn that one. Don't know how it's said. Looks like it says Boutte. Nice, man. Wish I could freaking move to the Philippines. It's so much cheaper to live life out there. I would love to be able to go to a foreign country. Live like a king. Instead of living like a poor person in the United States. It's ridiculous. Ibuka in 2026, we got Herbert, Chase Brown, emit one of Alvin Kamara on the pink. We didn't get any pinks in the first case. We had 2 teals instead, but these are 1 or 2 per case as well. And it is a die cut for the Saints. All right, how about a Drew Brees? Drew Brees, baby. I said that earlier to somebody. I want to say Jeff. Jeff was, see if I give him a better deal on the Saints, and I told him I couldn't go any lower, and I said, I'm pretty sure Drew Brees is in that. There you go, Pusick. Congrats, dude. Take that. Last team taken. Hits big. All right, Logan Jones and Aubrey. They were cheap, too. $90 a freaking case, and I had to fight to get someone to take them. I had a feeling Brees was going to. That's why I was telling him, I was like, Drew Brees isn't. I'm almost positive it's on the checklist. I haven't seen him hit yet, but I know I saw it. And it's a Super Bowl auto, which is nice, too. Those will do well because they're on card. Is it worth that much? Whoever in a Dominican, I think $1 is worth 100. I don't know. I know when I tip the people $1, they're like, thank you, I can feed my family for a week. I'm like, what? I don't know if it's still like that, but years ago when I used to go there all the time, they told me that. I was like, holy crap. It makes you feel bad, but I'd live like a king out there. We all would live like a king out there. There's Kyle. About time you say something. All right, Justin Herbie. We got Bijan, the Chain, Sadiq, and Antonio Williams. Josh Allen, Burden, Sam Darnold, Denzel Boston, and Cal Douglas. I'll tell you what, guys, for being Series 1, this stuff's actually hitting pretty good in terms of autos. I don't know if everyone's cases have been hitting good, but we're getting decent autographs. Unlike baseball, where you're lucky to get 2 good autographs. That's hit or miss, though. I've had cases where they're loaded too, but most of the time you're only getting 1 big auto and another decent one, and you usually get some scrubs. Right? Yeah, that Eli to 10 you hit's pretty nice. Who'd you hit that with? Did you hit that with Pete? Or somebody else? Oh, you said you bought the box, right? My fault. You bought the box. That was personal. That'll probably do better than Eli. I don't know. Eli sells pretty good, though, if you're selling them. Eli doesn't sign a ton. Or he didn't used to. I don't know if he does now, but him and Tony Romo sell really well. But the Breeze being a Super Bowl auto will probably bring in decent money. And it's not a sticker auto. Like your Eli. Your Eli's a sticker auto, right? Alright, guys. Box 2, case 2. Alright, we got Donnie Mitchell. We got Cal Williams. Yeah, that's right. It's a personal box, you said. Skylar Bell. Jeffrey Simmons. We got Devontae Adams. We got a Max Clare, Malcolm Smith, Ring of Honor. Number 2026, we got Zachariah Branch, James Cook. Yeah, that's crazy. I think we've been averaging 2 golds a box out of 2026, I mean. Giants in the foil, Derrick Henry. Which is good, because I know in baseball you barely get 1 a box. That's how you know it's really produced. Jamar Chase. We can go to the Bills. Jay Cook. We got Bijan Robinson. That's crazy, Michael. Yeah, jersey number. You're right on that. It does bring premium. All right, we got Caden Wetchen. Sorry, for the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Andrew. Is he decent, Andrew? Now we're looking for Drew Aller, but I don't know nothing about Wetchen. All right, we got Brian Thomas, Saquon. Yeah, I don't know why tags are working that way. I don't know how to fix that. It's pretty annoying. Do have an out of 10 something coming. I did see that on the back. All right, it's going to go, I guess I could do a random on that unless there's a majority owner. We got Burns, Hutchinson, and Micah Parsons. We got Lions. It's Andy. Green Bay, I believe, is Ryan. Yeah, and then we got Tom on the Giants. So I'll run a random on that. No, it's nothing big, but It's numbered, so I'll run one when we're done. Alright, we got Bryce Lance. We got Jadavian Sanders and Garrett Wilson. We should put the triple cards all on the same team. Alright, we got Jackson Dart going to Tom. He's actually game used like baseball. Nope, just guarantees the authenticity. So it does not say anything about game worn on these like baseball does. I don't know what they mean by they guarantee the authenticity of it. Did it come off of him in a practice? Did he just throw it on? They're starting to word shit like Panini now. Alright, we got Josh Downs, 4 of 10 for the Colts. It's weird, eh? I know baseball always says game used on it. Alright, number to 50. We got a Blake Corum, so we had a black and then a gold. For the Rams. We got Devin Chain. We got a Chris Bell. We got Caleb Downs, Daniel Jones. 2026, we got Aronde Gatson. We got Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels. Alright, moving on to the next box. Number 3. Damn, it's almost 9 already. Moving slow tonight. Come on, short pack auto super, let's go. Alright, we got Jalen Hurts, Micah Parsons, Brock Bowers, Mike Washington, and Xavier Thomas. Marvin Harrison, Puka, Bo Nix, Klubnik, and Ted Hurst. You guys are like 30 seconds behind today. That's Facebook, though. Well, guys, I hope we can get football started up again because I know Mark wants me to start breaking a lot of football too. It's been rough. We broke more football last year when the shit was unlicensed, but the price point wasn't as high as it is now. This stuff's not badly priced. People are bitching, but about what Topps charged for the hobby boxes. I think it was $125. Guys, I paid way more than that. I paid close to what they're going for retail right now. For my case, as a hobby. So I don't know why people are complaining, saying that people are overcharging, because stores are charging $225 because a lot of them didn't get that $125 price. I'm seeing a lot of people bitch about it, but they don't understand. They don't understand how it works. And how many you get certain at a certain price, then you got to buy shit at a higher price. All right, we got Chris Brazil for Carolina. Donna Rubin on the team logo. And people just don't get it. They don't give a lot out to the people no more at that price. T.J. Watt, Patrick Surtain, all the bots take the freaking 125 price I think they had it at. Shit's gone in 2 seconds. We got Antonio Williams. We got a Milton Williams. And Cooper Kupp on the SSP for the Seahawks. There you go, Brandon. Brandon, that Cal Raleigh you hit the other night's like a $300 card, by the way. That case hit. I know you didn't do too great in that product, but you did get the case hit. And even though he's stinking, I know you PC Seattle anyway, but I think people were asking $250 to $300 for it. Wasn't many on eBay for any player that card, so I don't know how rare they were. That whatever that SSP was. Damn it! I was hoping that Tom Brady was an auto. All right, for the Pats, we got a foil, Justin Jefferson. Uh, 2026, we have Katron Allen, Jaden Daniels, Denzel Boston, Tom Brady. Which he is Pats in this, guys, not Bucks, I believe. I think he's all Pats, right? Because Bucks were cheap. Yeah, he's all Pats in this. Which is nice to see. For a collector standpoint. Alright, Devontae Adams of 2026. Eagles on the Sparkle. We got a Christian Benford. Yes, he did. Cup hit for the Rams. Let me make sure. That was a Rams auto, right? Yeah, the Super Bowl. It had to be Rams. Actually, no, Seattle just won, too. Now you got me thinking I screwed up. No, he is Rams in that one. He was Rams on the auto and then the case hit for Seattle. You had me worried there for a minute, Tom. I forgot that he got moved over. I'm sure there's Mendoza base. I'll obviously top load them. I don't know what they're selling for. I got to look it up. But first day they always sell for dumb money. I think they're only selling for like $5 each, maybe. I'm not going to put that in the recap though. It's only a base card. Rookies and Flagship don't sell for the first day or two they do it, and they drop down to $1. Murakami was selling for $30 a base card, and then now they're like $1. How about a Mendoza on the red, white, and blue though, on the flag number to 76 Independence Day? That's big. That is big. Jason, I know you PC Raiders, buddy, but I don't know, man. I'd sell that for a better PC card, just being honest with you. Right now, why it's hot, because he's not going to be good. Omar Cooper, nice hit for the Jets. Going to Daniel. He don't look like he's going to be good, I should say. So far in preseason, man, he's interception crazy. He's Mr. Pick 6. All right, Brock Purdy, Jake London. That's playing against scrubs. Yes, you did, Tom. You did. All right, we got McMillan to 2026. We got Sadiq, Claiborne, and Joe Burrow. Unfortunately, Mendoza is still the chase of the year. So even if he sucks, he's still going to be the highest freaking team. At least for now. Alright, let's say we have a thick relic here. Field swatch. Out of 150, we have Junkins again. This one is numbered. It's actually the same size. Felt thicker. Going to Matthew. Well, no, Andrew, I get that, but he's also facing second and third string guys, so I don't know. I mean, he's been looking. I don't like the way he throws the ball. It's like a little quick little. He's trying to be like Tom Brady, them little passes. Rizal, but next I haven't watched him. I've just seen the highlights, so I haven't watched him in a full game. But he hasn't been televised here yet. But his mechanics look off. He looks late when he throws the ball. It's like a weird throw. I don't even know how to explain it. on the highlights I saw of him. I don't think he looks good. That's just my opinion now. I could be completely wrong. What do I know? Alright, we got Denzel Boston. We got America's Duo for the Cowgirls. We got Drake May. We sat back up last night for New England, and the 2-minute drill looked good. Alright, St. Brown. We got any Mike Evans and Puka. But who do the Raiders have in terms of receivers anyway, though? Aren't there guys like number 4s anyway? They don't have any really number 1s, do they? Did they pick up anybody? Am I missing somebody? Because I don't feel like they have anyone huge. I think with all them draft picks over the years, they would have done something better. All right, box 4. All right, we got Mahomes, Travis Hunter, Justin Jefferson, Lechie Fields, and Bernard. For your last case, we had 2 upside-down cards in every single silver pack. We have Dak Prescott, Stafford. We got Jalen Hurts to 150, Emmett Johnson, and Ty Simpson. Who? Oh, yeah, Bowers. I forgot about Bowers. You're right on Bowers. Who else they got, though? Yeah, I think he might actually go with Bowers. Like I said, I don't think he can... Is he a short... Like, I never watched him in college. I don't watch college football. Is he a short arm passer? Because everything I watch in highlights, he's kind of just, like, pushing the ball out. I don't see him having like the long game, but like I said, I haven't watched much, so I can't base my full opinion on him yet. But for what I've seen, he looks like garbage. just being honest, he does not look good. I don't know, Tom. I like football, but I'm not like a diehard where I know my team. I know some other players, but I don't know like full rosters on people. I don't do fantasy football, so I want to say Jacoby's there. He was, but I don't know if he still is. I watch a ton of football, but until I start watching the season, I start realizing those certain guys got traded. I didn't even know. It's not my main sport. It has been over the years in terms of watching, though. Justin Jefferson, Trey McBride. Baseball has always been my true love, but I hate watching it on TV anymore. It's boring. Unless it's the playoffs, I care less. So I can't watch my Phillies, so nothing to watch out here. Drake London. We got a Ted Hurst, and we got a Christian Gonzalez. We haven't hit one of those yet. Divisional dominance for the Pats. Myers was traded. Yeah, I didn't watch the game. I did, like I said, ESPN's only showing the shit highlights of them, so that's all I'm seeing. And Facebook, that's all people are posting. All right, we got Kenneth Walker, number 99 for the Chiefs. Emmanuel Henderson Jr. and Isaac Tesla. Oh, I was like, we're missing some hits here. I didn't realize the cards are up here. I'm tired, guys. I didn't get much sleep last night. And I was up super early. Damn puppy waking me up all early to go pee. I didn't get my nap. I was going to take a nap earlier, but I was running errands all day, so I didn't get to do that either. All right, 2026, we got Bijan, we got Malachi Fields, Tony Pollard, and Cal Williams. All right, we got Matthew Stafford. We got Reuben Bain Jr. for the Bucks, number 225 at 7/25. Ricky Pearsall, 2026, and Cal Douglas for the Dolphins on the teal. Which I think that's our second one in this case, right? Might be our first one. Diddy, Gentry, hobbled off. Is he actually good? I didn't really pay attention last year to him. I mean, in terms of his resale value, I feel like it's not that high. Maybe because he's a running back. Running backs tend not to sell well, which I never understood that. They're one of the main pieces of the game. Like SPs and stuff do, but in terms of like autos, they don't really do a lot. All right, Kyle Hamilton, number to 50 for the Baltimore Ravens. There you go, Jason. Good Ravens hit there. Hamilton's a beast. The Raiders haven't been relevant since God knows when, since Bo Jackson. All right, we got Shamir Dyke. Amon St. Brown. Since like they had Jeff Hostetler in quarterback, that's when the Raiders were the shit. Back when I was a kid, man, you had a Raiders jacket, you were a badass. Jeff Hostetler days. All right, we got Marvin Harrison Jr. on the team logo for Arizona. Number 2026, we have a Justice Hill for the Ravens. Jeremiah Love. We got Blake Corum and CeeDee Lamb. Next we got Malachi Fields. Going to Tom, Giants. We want the Eagles to draft him, but they got Lemon instead. Well, Fields went before Lemon, so. Mason Graham and Luther Burden. Yeah, I can't remember the last time the Raiders were good. I mean, Derek Carr sucked. He had like one season. So I'm saying, all them years of draft picks, you'd think they'd be a dominant team by now. Browns are finally starting to turn it around. Eli Stowers. We got Joey Porter Jr. and Jackson Dart. At least the Browns have been hitting the playoffs a little bit. Drew Waller. We got Rashee Rice and Josh Allen. All right, guys, 2 more to go. Gold card there. No. Already top loaded it. All right, let's take them down. Tuck here to start the Brady run. I always thought that Brady was going to join them. Come out of retirement and join them. I really did. So I surely didn't want to see that. I got nothing but hate for the dude. All right, we got McMillan, CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Love, David Bailey, and Reggie Virgil. Ready, Jonathan Taylor, Drake May, and Jared Goff, Brennan Thompson, and Chris Brazil. Silver packs have been shitty. Baseball, I always have good ones. No color, no auto. I don't know. I just hope overall football's better this year. The divisions last year, so many teams were tanking and still in the run to get the wild card and all that. As long as the Chiefs don't make the playoffs again, no, it's always a successful football year. Nobody wants to see the Chiefs get in the playoffs. I personally don't think Eagles are going to do much. I think Washington's going to dominate the East this year, as long as Daniel stays healthy. I think Jalen's got to go. Time to move on from him. Alright, we got Isaiah Likely, Aiden Hutchinson, 99 for the Lions, Sam Darnold. We got Max Clare, Zachary Bowen, and Rashid Shaheed, All Hal the Champion. First one of those we've gotten. There you go, Brandon, another PC card for you. Base. Does Hobby have this much base too? I feel like there's more base in this than there is in baseball. Alright, we got Eli Hendrick. We got a Colson Loveland. Scary Terry to 2026. We got Adam Randall. We got a Kendrick Law and Gentry. Oh, that might be a variation here. Dexter Lawrence, it was backwards. 84, nope. For some reason it was backwards. It is not a variation. I think it was backwards. Both end in 84, which is base. Alright, we got Eli Stowers, our new tight end. Going to Tom G. Alright, we got Barry Brown, Cafferty. 2026, we got another Scary Terry. Two of them in that box. Alright, divisional dominance this time, number to 50, Kenneth Walker. Second one of this box too? Oh no, we didn't get that one. We got a Count of the Champion card. We got Malikie Starks, Caleb Banks 2026. No helmet is IV. I don't know what you mean by that. What you mean by that, Ruben? Alright, Cole Payton. We got Debo, Matthew Stafford. Man, how many Junkins relics we hitting tonight? It's our third one. Going to Matthew. Sheesh. G Basin out of 150. What's up, Bob? Yeah, we had some good ones, man. I'll do a recap. Oh, first case, we got, who are our big ones in the first one? Cooper Kupp. Butte, Keyshawn Butte at 10. Jackson Dart to 99. This one, we had Drew Brees on the Super Bowl auto. And then we had a American flag of Fernando to 76. Those are our two biggest hits in this one. Dalton Kincaid, Justin Herbie. You got a relic of what's his face from the Cardinals. Nothing crazy. Carson Beck. Jared Goff, Abdul Carter. We got a Nwozu. If they aren't wearing a helmet, it's an IV. I know, but what do you mean by IV? Oh, image variation. Yeah, but it'll be different on the back right here. It'll have, like, see how they end in 8-4? That's just a base card. They should be backwards. That's why I was wondering why that one was backwards. But it, So are all the image variations are not wearing helmets? Is that how they're doing it? Travion Henderson on 2026. Drake May. We got Spencer Fenno and Baker. There's no variations with a helmet? Alright guys, one more to go. And I apologize, I'm just exhausted today. Moving like a turtle. Are you sure all image variations do not wear a helmet? Might be for some, I'm not sure if that's for all. Come on, give us a super auto. Alright, Jaden Daniels, Nico Collins, Dart, Keelan Black, and Carnell Tate. From everything you've seen. Cal Williams, Bryce Young. We got a Chris Brazil for Carolina to 150. Nick Singleton and Cole Payton. Well, these silver packs and these jumbos were poop. And they're extras, but still, they weren't good. Alright, we need one big auto here. Come on, Tops. Ending that good for us. What time is it? It is 9:22. Hopefully I'll have the hobby one up by around 10, guys. Again, I'm posting it in halfers. Just because, like I said, the pricing's I got changed a little bit around. I do think Mendoza's spot's going up a little bit in the Ram spot, but just from what I've seen other people selling the hobby at. Trying to make it so we don't have to discount shit and we can just straight fill something for once. I don't think I've straight filled something in a while. Everything's gotta freaking get a discount. We gotta straight fill something up soon. Don't have discounts just holds everything up. I don't run minis, guys. Minis never fill. I don't know why. I'm probably the only group ever. We used to fill them all the time, but for the past 5 or 6 years, minis just hold the break up, so I don't do minis. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because of the notifications issues. People aren't getting notifications. I got no idea, but minis do not fill. They take forever. Days. Alright, out 25. We got a Tyler Higbee for the Rams. Alright, we got Myles Garrett. I don't know what the back of this one card is coming up. It looks pretty crazy. Might be nothing, but I haven't seen anything yet like it. Now it's going to be the touchdown. Jerry Rice. Very nice. That's big. These are hard as hell to hit. There you go, Darren. First break with me, buddy. Congrats. I'm pretty sure it's your first break, right? McDaniel's going to be pissed. He told me if you didn't want them no more, you'd take them. He's a big San Fran guy. These are really tough to hit, I heard. Alright, Emmett Johnson. You got a Latu and Jordan Davis. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I heard they're one of the hardest ones to get from the SSP's side. Alright, you got Brent Thompson, Patty Mahomes. You got DK Metcalf, number to 70. Ty Simpson, Patty Mahomes, and Keyshawn Boutte. Maybe it wasn't that big. Nobody said nothing, but I feel like it is. Oh, is it your PC too? Yeah, Mike didn't realize I started breaking football again. So I hit him up. I'm like, dude, 49ers are available. And he didn't get to me in time. He grabbed them first. He's a big 49ers guy too. Big Montana guy, but. Alright, we got Jermaine Bernard, Cade Klubnik, and Sam Darnold. Klubnik was a first rounder, right? I feel like the Jets took him early. Yeah, Tom, I seen him in baseball. Yeah, the All Kings are going pretty well. They're backwards though, Tom. The whole back's golden. They're not easy to hit, but I've hit a bunch in baseball. And Spencer Rattler, which I don't think this is any good no more. But Saints hit again. Going to Kyle. I think Tyler stole his spotlight quick. Got a Jordan Love, Scary Terry. Yeah, All Kings. All Kings is obviously the toughest thing to hit. But I feel like those are like the downtowns. I'm trying to copy it. We got a Taylor Green to 2026, Saquon, Hines Allen, Aubrey. You got a Marion Hampton for the Chargers. Chargers was Travis. Nice. You should always be big on Jerry Rice too, man. He's one of the best receivers of all time. I mean, I know he had Montana, but still, and young. Alright, I got Mark Andrews, Marvin Harrison Jr. Joe Burrow, Nick Bosa, Jamar Chase. I feel like the first case was better than this one. I mean, they both had equal stuff, but I feel like the first one was just a tad better in terms of the autos. You got a Peter Woods on the throwback. I don't know how hard those are to hit, but Kansas City Chiefs. It's nice that they're putting multiple SPs per case, though. I'll tell you that. They started changing that up last year. Bryce Young, Fred Warner. Now they don't guarantee case hits, so I like that better. Gives you a shot at something if you don't get an auto. Alright, let's do a recap, guys. Again, I appreciate you filling both of these. I'm going to post hobby one at a time, halfers. Hopefully it fills up pretty fast so we can get through it. True that, true that. Alright. It's not a bad evening. You can always do better. I always say that. Because you can. You can always do better. Alright, Marion Hampton, Spencer Rattler, Junkins, Eli Stowers, Mendoza to 76. We had Drew Brees, Machi Fields, Kyle Hamilton at 50, Junkins to 150, Amari Cooper Jr., Jackson Dart, Caden Wetgen, and Carson Beck. For our hits, for our parallels, guys, we had Fred Warner, we had a Peter Woods, Taylor Green, DK Metcalf to 70, Jerry Rice on the Sully touchdown, Tyler Higbee to 25, Chris Brazell to 150, Trevian Henderson, Cal Banks, Terry McLaren, Kenneth Walker to 50, we had Rashid Saheed, Aiden Hutchinson 99, Justice Hill, Marvin Harrison team logo, Ruben Bain Jr. on the 25, Ricky Pearsall, Cal Douglas on the teal, Bijan, Kenneth Walker 99. We had Christian Gonzalez on divisional dominance. You're welcome, Darren. Appreciate it, Darren. Make sure you shoot me your mailing address and also email so you get track of when I ship this out to you. Jalen Hurts to 150. We had McMillan, Devontae Adams, Katron Allen, Cooper Kupp. This one's Seattle on the SSP. Chris Brazil on the team logo. Gatson, Blake Corum to 50. Josh Downs number to 10. Zachariah Branch, Buga. We had Alvin Kamara die cut on the pink. Will Campbell number to 76. Derek Stingley Jr. and Eagles number to 70. Alright, gotta do a random. Burns, Hutchison, and Micah Parsons, 2026. Let me bring that screen up real quick and we'll do that. Anything higher than 4 guys, 4 lower, do a re-roll. We'll go left to right. So first is Giants, which is Tom. Hold on, let's do teams. Detroit Lions. Lions was Andy. And Micah Parsons, Green Bay, that was Ryan. We'll do Packers. Alright guys, anything higher than 4, 4 lower, do a re-roll. Good luck. We're going to go 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you guys see it? Hold on, let me move the camera. I don't think you can see it. I think the light's getting in the way. That was 5, sorry. 6, it's not a big card anyway. 7, 8. Alright, so Lions got that. Couldn't tell in the camera angle. Alright, so that's going to go to the Detroit Lions, which is Andy. Alright guys, appreciate it again. Be on the lookout for hobby. Posting the half casers again. If you want both halves, just say both halves please. So I don't have to keep asking. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate you.